Welcome to The Ultimate Within. I am Dave. In today's video, we will talk about death. Yes, death. I understand death is something that everyone tries to get rid of. Death is something that everyone is running away from. But in this race with death, death always wins. But still, we all try to dodge death. We try to get rid of death. We think that everyone else should die and I should live forever. But life does not work this way. You all have to face death. Death is the only truth in life. You may or may not become successful in life. You may or may not get married in life. You may or may not have lived a happy life. You may or may not get rich. You may or may not achieve self-realization. But death will for sure happen to you. If you have plans other than death, I am extremely sorry to disappoint you, but you will die. You should come to this realization as soon as you can. You should understand that this will die. You should understand that I will die one day. You do not know when this moment of death will be. I will wish that you live a complete life. You live 100 years of life. But you should live every day as if today is my last day. When you live like that, you will have a certain intensity with you. You will have a certain zest of life. You will be closer to life. You are always thinking of death in future, and that too in very long future, which is not the right way to see it. Imagine if I tell you that tomorrow morning you will die. What will you do today? Would you fight with your wife? Would you have any qualms with your boss at the office? Will you have any hatred for your neighbor? No. You will not do any of this. You will spend that time with your loved ones. You will love them as if this is the last day. They will have a great experience that they are loved like that. They might not know why you are doing it, but they will be happy. They will see a new you. When you are closer to death, when you know that you will die one day, and that day might be today, when you are rooted in this realization, you will anyway become the sweet and a beautiful human being. You cannot be an ugly man after realizing this. There is no way for you to be ugly after this. What sweetness and beauty means for a human being is that every life that he touches, every life that you touch should feel little better than what they were feeling before you were in their life. Only then there is a certain joy of living life. Death is just a tool to come closer to the life. If there was no death, how chaotic you would be. If you knew that you will not die, you will do everything stupid. You will go in front of a train and get hit with the train because you know you will not die. You will become reckless. It is death which keeps us in line. It should not have been like this, but unfortunately, this is the way we are. But when you are alive and you have a lot of energy, if you realize that death is inevitable and death is the truth you cannot run away from, and you have no idea when your expiry date is, so you will do everything right now. You will be the sweetest man right now. You will live today with a intense involvement. You will live right now with a zest in your heart. That is how you should live every moment. Because next moment you might die. That is the truth. Because every day a million people are dying around the world. You might be next. You should live with a zest in your heart. You should live like that in your life. When you live with involvement, when you live with this realization of death, you become a sweeter life. You become life itself. A man, who is something, they will die. But those who are life and only life, they never die. Death becomes a transit for them from one dimension of life to another dimension of life. Death becomes a passage for those who are rooted in death, who have realized that death is inevitable, and they see what really means to be alive. They know what it means to be life, and they are complete life. Those who are life and life only, they see no death, because there is no death. Death is for those who are ignorant. Become aware of death. Be aware of death every single moment of your life. Do not forget death in any moment of your life. This will transform your life completely. You will become a great man once you live like that. Once you live with death, you will become a new man. You will be reborn into something beautiful and amazing. Don't forget to click the like button, write down your queries in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe the video. If you want much more content like this on spirituality and self-realization talks, I am Dev and you are watching The Ultimate Within.
Subscribe for more content.